Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems of War video, I'm going to show you the team I'm going to use for this class trial in Spiritwalker. One of the better classes for me, absolutely love it, and definitely one of the ones you want to get to level 100. One of those classes where each one of the talent trees is genuinely useful in one way or another for a team like this. So really cool. You can grab a tier 1 from the shop if you want to grab some more troops. You get a potion of enchantment, which is really good. Enchant all allies at the start of battle for this event only. And you grab some more gold, more souls, more class trial sigils. Very nice indeed. At tier 5, there's the class mythic weapon, Spirit Shot. Quite like this, one of these choose one options. Create 8 spirit gems and gain an extra turn, or deal magic based true damage to a random enemy. No need to spend tons of gems to get it, remember, you will get it for free once you've achieved 250 class wins in Spiritwalker. And yesterday, during Rob Slayer Live, we had a bunch of new people join. A combination of gifted memberships, I think, and maybe a couple of normal joiners, but I have no idea who is the gifted memberships and who joined normally. I think there was a couple of rejoiners as well, so I'll just shout at everybody. Zhao Ellie, excuse my pronunciation, I'll put it on the screen. Frosty Blacksmith, Lady Alfield, Mark of Death, Mrs. Insane Witch 385, Min Nagan, Marv T, or Marvin T, and Moomin 1174, all joined, rejoined, or had gifted memberships yesterday, so thank you very much. And Northstar is seeking one more member. We had someone leave, taking a bit of a break from the game for a year yesterday. So if you're interested in joining and you play on PlayStation formats, message Red Hot Rockstar. We get all the tasks done week in, week out, all the way up to the hardest levels, picking up all those juicy rewards non-stop. So if you fancy a change or just want to be in a guild that gets everything done, message Red Hot Rockstar on PlayStation. Right now onto the team itself. You can fight these champions in any order you like. Let's jump on Queen Mab. Kind of similar to the Underspire team, but with a little twist that we aren't restricted by the weapon choice. So for this team, we can use Lupine's Edge, which is a really cool weapon, works really well with our class. Does magic based damage to an enemy boosted by Wargear allies, then create a mix of 6 green and red gems for each Wargear ally. That is really cool, lots of green, lots of red, lots of green for Todd and the Foxfire King, and lots of red for the Foxfire King, who does this awesome Foxfire, 50% chance to inflict Fairy Fire on a random enemy when matching red gems. So we're going to match a lot of red gems, a lot of green gems. We're going to then chuck out this damage, kaboosh everyone out of it in one go with that true damage, or we can loop with Todd Greenwood, creating loads of green gems, self-charging, and doing it again. Really cool, really easy team to use. If you don't have 2 Foxfire Kings, then there are choices. If you have a Phoenix, you can pop that in there. Bless and enchant a random ally when I match 4 or more gems is really cool, because that'll be happening a lot. And you also get the choose one option as well. You can do lots of true damage to all the enemies and wipe them out as well. If you don't have one of them, then just pop in another Todd Greenwood maybe and just loop them suckers to death. Lots of choices, different ways to go about this. But yeah, this is a pretty cool team for this. Banner. Maze Banner, plus 2 green, plus 1 red, minus 1 purple. Spiritwalker class. Gotta get this one to level 100, it's so good. All these things are useful as well. Reduce damage from spells by 25% is good. Drain 2 mana from a random enemy from an ally when an ally casts a spell is really good as well, especially considering the loop potential of this. There's the talent trees I really love. Sometimes in certain classes, certain teams, you go down it and there's certain ones which are no good. You can't use them. It's like plus this benefit if using a sword or a mace or something to do with a type of troop which isn't in your team. But this one does work really well with Wargears. You can have stuff like Resilience, Purification, get a cleanse on 4 or 5 gem matches. Root Trap, really nice, entangle the first enemy at the start of battle, or you can have Anti-Magic Sphere, your choice. Mana Source, always nice to start battles with 50% mana, or you can have a Leaf Storm at the start. That'd be really handy for this team if you don't mind a slightly slower start. With that, basically, when you start looping with Todd, if you're going to go with the option of looping with Todd, then I'd actually have Nature's Aura, because that Leaf Storm, combined with what Todd does, is just going to be extremely reliable on the constant 4 matches. Healing Herb, gain 4 life when matching green, which we'll be doing tons. Get bonus green, really absolutely amazing. And Harvest Moon, all Wargate allies gain 2 life every turn. So literally all these, really, really good. Love this class. All right, let's jump in then. Let's have a little scrap with Queen Mab. Little rollabout with Mab. Sure she won't mind. Right, so let's get the weapon up. Whatever happens first. Damage to an enemy boosted by Wargate allies, then create absolute tons of green and red. When the top troop is entangled, I prefer to hit somebody else. There we go. All our troops are up. No need to cast Todd when you got the option of the Foxfire King wiping everybody out. First option, true damage to all. Kaboosh! And on to the next. Take on the Hungry Hamster. Little tip for this is like to make sure you bash this thing out of it as quickly as you can. If you take this out, you're going to get 2 extra battle sigils, which means you can have 2 extra fights. So make sure you get that thing walloped out of there as quickly as possible. Don't mind leaving them this. Because we're enchanted, they're entangled, they're not doing any damage with that. Target the Valraven with that. That's them sigils in the bag. Thank you very much. Damage to all. See you all later. I've jumped forward a little bit, show how we do this team when things get a little bit tougher. But to be honest, we haven't even cast our second Foxfire King yet. So if your power is not as high as mine, you'll still be fine, because basically you just cast your Foxfire Kings back to back or loop with your Todd, whatever happens first. So let's give Mab a mighty wallop. The cool thing about casting the weapon is you get these red matches where you get the chance to get this Fairy Fire from the Foxfire King. 50% chance to inflict Fairy Fire on a random enemy when matching red gems. Fairy Fire gives 50% incoming spell damage to afflicted troops. Really cool. First option. Everybody's gone, 1 single cast. If not, then blast them out there with the second Foxfire King. Or loop him to death with Todd. Or loop with Todd, that'll charge up Foxfire King again. And repeat. Super duper mega crazy straightforward. Yeah, so really cool class trial this. I do like Spiritwalker. Grab your stuff at the end. Pick it all up. Extra gems, bit more gold, bit more XP. It's the XP which is a really nice extra to these class trials. But there it is, there's the video, there's the team. If you enjoyed it, found it anything useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button, it really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.